the new technology, like anything else, you always are afraid that it's going to replace people, or people are going to become no longer necessary, and that these tools are just going to take over. But you really never know what's going to happen. And you generally, what you think is going to happen, you're always wrong. And when I say always wrong, I mean like 100% of the time. And so you don't need to be afraid of anything. I'm reminded of like, you know, the Kindle. Remember, the Kindle came out,
Yes. Hmm.
and I thought it would put books out of business. I thought bookstores would be total. I mean, look at it; it's the perfect thing. You get this, you can get 1 million books on this little, this little device here. You could take it everywhere. You could just lose it. You could just be on planes. It doesn't take up any room. You don't have to flip pages. You can read at night without disturbing other people with more lights on. It's the greatest thing in the
Exactly.
world, and it is. But turns out now in 2024, uh, more books are sold now. Regular old-fashioned books are sold now than ever before. And it turns out that most books are bought and traded during holiday seasons, during Christmas and Hanukkah, and for any holiday, for birthdays and all that stuff. And nobody likes receiving a digital file. Like, that's not a gift. But books are a
True.
real gift to somebody.
Hmm.
And so that's not something that you would have expected. It's actually increased, book sales. And so you wouldn't know. And so people are afraid of ChatGPT taking over, like teaching people how to code and the implementation of automations and things like that. It's good as a tool that it could teach you how to do what you need to do, but someone needs to implement it. Someone needs to take
Exactly.
action. How salespeople really ought to be using ChatGPT is figuring out the systems that they want to put within their lifestyle and their sales program in terms of follow-up and all that, and then have an assistant, a real live human being, do those implementations and take care of it for you. If you get stuck doing that implementation, it's the same thing. You're not saving any time. Used to be everybody had an assistant, everybody had a sales assistant, but now, to write letters to people and all sorts of stuff. Now it's so easy to get email back and forth. So now the salesperson is forced to do all that stuff themselves. And so technology that made things so much faster didn't really help the salesperson. Salesperson needs to utilize all the AI that's coming out right now as just tools to help them succeed